You're watching the Wow podcast. I'm Jennifer Robin. This conversation is for informational purposes only and is not medical advice. Full disclosure is in the description. Let's talk a little bit about imposter syndrome. And I know that you say that it's not really about how competent or how smart we are.
Yeah.
So what do you think it's about?
If you're going to perform and be what you need to do to be successful, this is what I need to do. This is who I need to be. I'm going to be that person because this is what the world is going to accept from me or want from me. It's almost like you're bartering who you are in order to make whatever it is work. Like you've got to put this act on in order to be in this space, and you can make it work by performance. You got it, right? But then that's not actually you. It's just kind of what you have to do to survive in that space. So then there's going to be a fallout to that because it's not truly all of you stepping forward. It's who you need to be in that space. And you kind of deny the other sides. Of course, we all want to be professional, right? That's the thing to do. You put your best foot forward. But then there's the reality of all of your life is one picture. Like in this section of it, you shine this way. In this section of it, oh, well, I sold the world that got everything figured out, but look at what's going on at home and look at what's going on over here. We can lie to ourselves, deceive ourselves, ignore it, deny it. We've let certain areas just kind of get fuzzy and mucky, and we're just going to focus on the good stuff, right?
What we're talking about here is the different masks that you wear. Like, I show up this way at church. I show up this way at work. I show up this way at my kids' soccer games.
It's a show. So at some point, you feel like an imposter because you really can't show up as you are. You have to show up as what they think you are.
Yeah.
A lot of teachings in professional leadership development, fake it till you make it. Right?
Oh, God, yes.
I'm like,
I heard that so many times. So many times. That's how you succeed. You fake it till you make it. You pretend, you act as if. That's been in a lot of my trainings that I've taken as a coach. Holy moly.
There's a total disconnect. In some instances, yeah, you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation and you need to step forward. Right? So you're going to step into something you want to be, but maybe it's not fully integrated into who you are. It's like, who are you fooling, really?
It's like you're trying to fool yourself, honestly, right? And that's a little bit different than confidence.
But there are some people that go out there and they put on this show, and it actually is a show.
Yeah.
So
social media, anyone?
Oh my God. It's like they just won an Emmy for what they're doing.
Yeah.
But it's just for the screen. It's just for other people. And I get it. Like in life, we will show up a little different depending on what circle we're in. But internally, there's a disconnect there. If there's too much of a deviance between how you show up and who you really are, people show you who they are, not necessarily by what they say, but what you're feeling from them.
It's like they're giving off this vibration that nobody can see, but most people can pick it up even if they don't have a word for it or even if they don't realize it. It's a subconscious kind of thing.
It's not genuine. That's where I go back to, who are you really? Like you can be who the world wants you to be, but unless you have a really concrete sense of who you are and you're happy with that version of who you are, you're not hiding it. Nothing ever is really that hidden. We think we can pretend to be this or pretend to be that, but you can actually see and sense things in people that are pretending. Some people are award-winning actors, right? And some of us are more cognizant of what doesn't align when you tune into somebody. And other people, they look at the surface, everything looks amazing. And then you think that this is what it means to be successful. This is what it means to be put together. And so I really appreciate when I meet people and they're able to be who they are.
Amen.
And some people are really down to earth and genuine. And even though they're successful, I can meet them and have this conversation that is, wow, like this is a real person. This is real knowledge. There is no show going on. There's no performance happening. they're just sharing what they know, and that's it. And then there are other people that buy into the superficial versions, and they think that the outside wealth, status, whatever it is, that those components make them this or that. And I'm like, ew, yuck. It's not down to earth at all.
Yeah.
It's pretentious. And the back end of that, how they feel when they're not in public, how they feel when they're not that dressed up.
They
Oh
probably
my
feel
God.
horrible. I can only imagine that it's exhausting. I've said on the show before, like, I am not the perfect makeup, hair done, like nice. It just never has been me. I'm not a girly girl. And I think it must be exhausting to have to like be perfect every day.
In their mind, in their reality, this is what it is. And it's sad in a sense because they don't really know who they are. They're clinging to these outside things. And at some point, the looks fade. We're not always at our best, and life happens.
And it makes me sad, too, to think about someone living their life like that, always in performance mode, and never really, not only not knowing who they really are, but maybe never even having the chance to let their hair down and just like feel who are they even.